How are we all doing, everyone? Good evening. Welcome to the first ever PD's Football Live show. So, this show is going to take place more regular now rather than just once every so often because it'd be great to have you guys involved a lot more in the channel and get you on a lot more as well. So, that's why I'm going to do this weekly as well, which I thought would be a great idea as well. So, welcome everybody. Apologies if I haven't done a preview for Chelsea game. I've just been so busy and I've been looking after my mum as well because she unfortunately has got COVID. So I've just been looking after her to make sure she's all right. She's doing all right, but she's still not feeling great at the moment of time. So that's why. And I'm good. I can't get out the match because unfortunately I've got work. Tomorrow I've got to work beside his shift, but never mind. But yeah, hope you enjoy tonight's show as well. Definitely. If you do want to come in, the link is pinned in the live comments and it's down in the description. Click that link. I'll see you in the waiting room and I will bring you in. Okay, so lots to talk about, anything football related, which will be good. Feel free to drop your comments in the live chat as well, which would be absolutely fantastic. Please don't forget to like the stream, and of course, please subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. And be great if we could just build this channel up even more, definitely. I went out. Rob says, hope your mum feeling better soon. Yeah. She's not dead terrible, but she's not feeling great, so I'm just making sure if she needs anything like a drink or out, just things like that. So yeah. Aye. So just but yeah. So that is the thing. So yeah. But if did anyone see the Four Horsemen on Monday night? And yeah, it happened after a while where I spurted my drink everywhere. Oh, God almighty, that was funny. Let me know if any of you saw that. Did anyone watch the Four Horsemen on Monday? Because it happened after it was probably going to happen after a long time. It really, really was. Indeed. So there you are. But yeah, what a laugh we certainly had on Monday, but definitely. But anyways, we'll bring my first guest in, and Alex is waiting in the waiting room, so we'll get him in. So is he there? Good evening, Alex.
Good evening. Good evening.
How are you keeping?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Heard about your mum. Hope she gets well soon.
Yeah. She's doing all right. So
yeah.
Since this is now all about football related now, so
yeah, I won't be coming in every Friday. I'll be coming in occasionally.
Yeah, that's no problem at all.
I'll be coming in occasionally. I definitely want. There'll be sometimes, for example, Switzerland. Italy's going to be during one of them, so I'm going to be watching Italy play against Switzerland for the World Cup qualifications. It's a pretty big match, considering Italy blew it against Bulgaria and then even against Switzerland as well. So, don't know if you heard about that.
No, I didn't actually, to be honest.
No, in September. That happened in September.
All right. I don't really pay attention a lot to the international breaks now lately, I would say.
Apart from not even England. Not even England.
Well, England games I will try and watch now and then if I can.
Yeah, I mean we drew against who was it we drew against? I can't even remember.
Well, last game we drew against Poland, wasn't it?
No, it was someone else. I think it was Bulgaria. No, Hungary.
Is it? I think we did we not beat Hungary 4-0? I think we beat Hungary 4-0 because that was when Sterling got hit with plastic cups at the game.
So who did we draw against?
It was Poland.
Yeah, no, because then because we might have played Hungary again. Just a sec, let me see. I don't want to. Let me see because I'm pretty sure we played in Hungary again, and because we played Poland twice as well, and we beat them. We beat Poland, then we drew against them. Same thing for Hungary. First we beat them, then we drew against them when we were at Wembley. Just a sec.
Yeah.
My computer's a bit slow. Hold on.
Valerie, good evening. Yep, I did, and I was nearly on the 4 bless laugh I've had in a while. I'm glad you enjoyed it on Monday. I mean, it was hilarious. We all had enough. Well, we got another guest there. First time to the channel, Rob.
Hey, hello, gentlemen. You alright?
How are you keeping?
I'm fine.
Yeah, it was Hungary. It was Hungary anyway, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You keep well there, Rob. So, how do you think the outcome is going to be for Newcastle Chelsea tomorrow?
I would love to say that we're going to win 2-0.
It's going to be very hard.
I think it's going to be 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea for me.
Chelsea are most likely the favourites. What do you make of Graham Jones' press conference?
I think he did an immense job. Better than Brucey.
Oh, I totally agree with that. I mean, I totally
better than that Eric Cartman lookalike.
I mean, what do you make of him that he's getting players in 5 days a week of training?
I think it's a lot better. It's a lot better because it'll be hopefully they'll be more fitter if he keeps doing it.
Yeah, you want to get them ready for the game.
Yes, you do.
Well, with Steve Bruce, you only probably talking about 2 or 3 training sessions a week with Steve Bruce. Well, we don't know how many he took.
Aye, that's true. He's getting paid a day now, really.
I bet you were glad when the announcement got announced that Steve Bruce got the sack last week.
I was the moon, mate.
I can imagine you were. I mean, he had to go. He definitely had to go.
You should have left. As far as I'm concerned, they should have already sacked him after you lost. Either you got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Brentford, or when you lost to Sheffield, who hadn't won a game yet, and it was January, or when you lost 3-0 to Brighton. One of those 3 games he should have been sacked already at last season, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, yeah, he should have been, but considering our owner was still Mike Ashley at the time, he didn't want to sack him off.
Yeah.
And didn't want to pay.
Now that you got the new owners,
he knew his job was not going to be safe after that. Definitely not. No chance.
Any news about the new manager? You were saying you would like Fonseca.
I do. Yeah, it's got a bit quiet at the moment of who the favourite is. There's a lot of names being mentioned. He's one of them. You've got
Conte, although he might be going more to United. It looks like.
I think Conte is now gone out the running order by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's United. United have gone in. Speaking of United, tomorrow, Tottenham United, it's Nuno and Ole who are trying not to get sacked, who might get sacked. How do you think it's going to end? Is one of them going to get sacked after tomorrow?
Well, it's one of them. That's why both managers under pressure in that game, I must say. So, yeah.
Yeah, also, I've been watching Tottenham.
Sorry, Rob?
Nothing against Tottenham, right? Nothing against Tottenham, but every time they lose, I just love seeing expressions video. He always cracks me up, that guy. I think he's really funny. No, nothing against him, okay? But his videos always crack me up.
Hey, David.
Hello, brother.
Very son, how are you?
Me and people down Palace last Saturday. We went down to Palace.
Yeah, we were down Palace last Saturday. I mean, the view we were
absolutely brilliant down there, like.
Kind of atmosphere, but the view was terrible, though.
Shit view.
I seen the video and it didn't look that great. The view, I mean, on the video.
Well, you've got that.
Absolutely shit.
You got that thing going right across the stand.
Yes.
Worst stadium I've ever been to was Palace sitting that way in.
Well, the thing is, they kind of get rid of that because I'm pretty sure a lot of the commentators will sit there on a match day. Suppose now can be done about that.
It was a good trip down there. The bus was brilliant, Robert. The bus was brilliant.
Oh, the
atmosphere was what was the bus like going down there? What was it like?
Atmosphere was lightning down there. It was.
On the bus.
The last away game I was Bristol City in the Championship. Blackpool as well.
Is that where
Rob, what team do you support, Rob?
Newcastle as well. Was that under the season under Houghton you went down there, Rob?
I believe so, yes, because we went to Blackpool and Bristol City.
Yeah, we did. I remember going to Blackpool in that season in the Championship. I had Bristol City as well. So
Speaking
of Bristol City, I wonder if Annie will be on tonight.
I don't know, probably.
PSG are playing tonight as well.
We've got an early kickoff tomorrow. Leicester Arsenal, interesting game. Arsenal finding.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. That's another good game. That's another really good game.
Yep. We've got one game taking place already tonight. QPR against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, in the Championship. And we got Ligue 1 PSG Lille and Bundesliga Hoffenheim Hertha Berlin, which I'm watching right now. It's 2-0 to Hoffenheim.
Kenny?
They've changed the Man City kickoff time to 2:15.
Which one?
The Man City game changed the 2:15 kickoff now. Changed it.
I noticed that,
Our game.
Our game in Man City at home, 2:15 on a Sunday.
Oh, right.
Crystal Palace. Man City Crystal Palace.
No, Man City Newcastle was in Rangers. 19th December, 2:15 on a Sunday.
Yes, they have changed. I can see they have.
It's only by 15 minutes, so.
Oh my god.
Not too bad.
Sky Sports, everything's on Sky as well. There's 2-3 games on
Dear God.
Sky. And that's Sunday 19th.
We got the Manchester Derby next week. We got the Manchester Derby next Saturday.
I'm looking forward to that.
If Ollie's still in charge of Man United and going into that game.
Look, if they want to lose 10-0, then that's fine.
I can't see anything but a City winning that game.
Poor Goldbridge. What has he done to deserve this crap?
If we've got the punters to watch it.
I mean, why did Manchester United have persisted with him at the moment of time? He's not good enough for that club.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like him. Okay, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying this as a Napoli fan. I'm not saying that he needs to be sacked because he's a bad manager. I think he did a great job at Man United, but he can't take him any further. He can't make that step forward, like win them the league or the Champions League or anything. He's not that good. He's good, but not good enough to those high levels. He's no Pep. He's no Zidane. He's no Benitez, if you know what I mean. He's not one of those.
That's the thing. He hasn't won anything since taking that job.
Yeah. Well, he was close. I mean, he was close to winning the Europa League. True, he was close to winning the Europa League.
But I lost out.
And a De Gea penalty cost them. A De Gea penalty. It was De Gea who cost them, unfortunately.
But not West Ham in the cup in the penalties. Man City getting at West Ham.
Yeah, that was.
I'm really curious. Who's going to win the Carabao Cup now, anyway?
Oh, it's.
I think West Ham can win it. You know.
Who's going to win the Carabao Cup now?
I mean,
I think West Ham can win the Carabao Cup. I think West Ham might do it.
I mean, you look at them this season; they're very good.
I would like Chelsea to win it. But even West Ham, if West Ham won it, considering they knocked out City and United,
because it draws tomorrow morning. It's like see if Sunderland get.
What will be the quarterfinals anyway?
I hope Sunderland get fucking Tottenham or Arsenal.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
stuff them.
We'll see what the quarterfinals are going to be.
Does
any of you know the quarterfinals? Does anyone know which ones the quarterfinals are going to be?
I think the quarterfinals take place about December time. I know that.
December.
No, but does anyone know which ones? They're going to be? Who's going to play who?
Not yet, but they haven't been drawn yet, so we're still waiting to hear on that.
I thought they'd get drawn right after the game. I thought they'd get drawn right after the games.
That's what I thought, but no, they're doing it tomorrow.
It's on Soccer AM and Soccer AM tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad, I suppose. So who will Sunderland get in the next round?
Tottenham or Arsenal, I bet you.
Yeah.
And Arsenal, stopping 5 in Arsenal, 6 in Arsenal or something.
Well,
you want Sunderland to win it, won't you?
Or 9-0.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fixtures coming up in Serie A as well this weekend. I mean, for example, Sunday evening we've got Roma playing against Milan.
Who's left in it? Southampton. Who's left in it, Pete? You up in the Carabao Cup now?
Southampton. What about Southampton?
League Cup.
I know Southampton's one of them.
What, in the quarterfinals?
Spurs and Arsenal.
That's the
Let me see.
Well, let's see. Well, let's look at the results from Tuesday. So Sunderland are still in it because he won on penalties.
Yeah, they got knocked out, Southampton. They got knocked out by Chelsea on penalties.
On Earth, 4-3 on penalties. Arsenal are still in it.
Yeah.
West Ham are still in it after winning 5-3.
Sunderland.
I said that. Brentford as well after beating Stoke 2-1. Liverpool are still. Leicester are, and Spurs.
Yeah. Hey, Peter. Can you imagine if Sunderland win it? Can you imagine if Sunderland win the Carabao Cup?
Oh, God. I don't think they will, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No, it won't happen. It won't happen, trust me. I mean, it's more likely West Ham than Sunderland, to be honest. But seriousness, it's probably going to be Chelsea or Liverpool. It's going to be between Chelsea and Liverpool, I think.
I think it's going to be either Chelsea or Liverpool to win it.
There's
one of them for the favourites.
They're going to win League One. They're going to win League One. That's the ones they're going to get.
Oh, look who else is here. It's on Mr. Ryan from Canada.
Hey.
Hello.
How you keeping?
Hello.
I'm pretty good.
Good to hear, man. Well, what's the chances against Chelsea tomorrow, do you think, Ryan?
I think we'll beat them.
I think we might be able to scrape something against them because I feel like it'll be a new atmosphere now that, like, one, the takeover, and second, that Bruce is gone.
Yeah.
I also saw Graham Jones' press conferences, since he's been here, and I've been really impressed with how he's gone about it.
Yeah.
I have. It was good.
I mean, he said he talked more sense of what thing he did.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to slap anyone either.
5 days a week of training as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it should be enough. Hopefully, that'll be enough to get through 90 minutes.
Do you think
you keep doing it, it'll be a lot easier for the players.
Yeah, I mean, do you think the new manager could be announced very soon?
I think after
Peter.
Chelsea. I'm hoping after Chelsea.
Well, we'll see what happens with that.
Speaking of Chelsea, how do you think Lukaku has been doing at Chelsea? Has he lived up to the expectations, or has he been a disappointment?
So far, well, he hasn't scored in the past. How many games now?
No. He's injured as
well. He's injured anyway. He's out of injury now. So
I think it's too much injury for me to count or something. When's
the last time he scored? I'm gonna go check.
I think he's doing okay. Well,
from
what I heard on social media, I think people, Chelsea fans were saying they brought him in, so he's the guy to break down smaller teams and what was it? Well, he scored against Arsenal and I think some other team his home debut. He scored 2-3 goals.
Yeah, something like that, wasn't it?
Forget who.
I think it was against Zenit. Against Zenit in September.
Oh,
so that was the last time he.
Well, yeah, that seemed like a crucial game for Chelsea. So, right there, that's a positive.
Yeah, I mean,
they didn't have that game. Who knows what it'd be like?
I know him, Tino Werner, and Kovacic are out for Chelsea tomorrow.
How long's Lukaku out for?
I think Kovacic is the biggest miss for them, and Pulisic is out too.
Yes, he's out. Yes.
How long's Lukaku out for?
I'm not too sure. But I think Kovacic is looking a few weeks.
Apparently, I saw on, I was confused the whole time, but on Paul's channel, I saw that a Chelsea fan, Dammy, he was saying that they play 3-4-3.
Yeah, well, they go with 3 centre backs, and
yeah, I knew that. I was confused more about the top because, I thought they'd play 2 strikers or 1 attacking mid, but I think they'd play 1 striker and 2 wingers. But I think it's Mason Mount plays as an inside forward almost.
That's who we are going to have to watch tomorrow. Mason Mount.
I think tomorrow. I don't know if their front 3 will be. I think it'll be Hudson-Odoi, Mount, and I can't figure out the last one because they don't have a striker.
I like that Kai Havertz. I think him for Chelsea.
Oh yeah, Kai Havertz will probably play. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will.
It'll probably be that and like Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho, and then like Chilwell and Reece James. Probably Thiago Silva, Christensen, and Rudiger, and then Mendy in goal. I mean, we're gonna have to be if we're gonna snatch anything, we gotta take our opportunities more because this keeper is like insane too, Mendy.
He certainly is. I mean, it looks like we've got our number one back as well, Dubravka. Question: does he come straight back into the start lineup?
No,
I think another
Don't
week.
risk him yet. Don't risk him
Graham
yet.
Jones said he wasn't fit enough just yet.
Yeah,
so he might be a sub on the bench. So we'll see.
Aye. Oh, could be another week. Guess Ryan. Aye, could be.
What do you think he should? What formation should Jones go with tomorrow?
I don't know.
We're definitely not 5 at the back. Probably 4.
Hopefully, yeah. You want to go 4 at the back because he did go 5 at the back against Palace, and it didn't really pay off as much. That was the thing.
I still like bloody Wilson's goal, right?
Oh, that was a crack goal, that bicycle. Paul, good evening. Popped into the Gates game on Wednesday, mainly the youngsters, but you were right, PD. They were a decent sight to watch. Can't argue with 6-0. I'm glad you enjoyed going to watch the Heat. Really good to watch. Hopefully, I'll be back.
6-0, so can he score that?
I mean, yeah, it was.
You should go to the game, Robbie. You might like it. It's a good atmosphere. It's good.
I mean, the international stadium, it's a canny atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like to go and watch them as well. I'll be back again soon.
I've done Blythe Stadium before. I've done Blythe.
Blythe's not bad to watch as well. Blythe Spartans.
No. You got the Chelsea game tomorrow, like, Bob. Are you going tomorrow?
I've got the Chelsea game, aye.
Are you going, are you?
Aye.
You got with Corey, like, are you?
I'm going with Corey, aye. I'm beating with dinner name, something like that.
Peter, is there a way I could share my screen? I want to see. I want to show you guys my lineup. I want to go with.
Corey's always
I'm not too sure how I can show you. You could put on camera and.
Does it say like a screen share there for you? Like I have that on my second monitor.
What's that? Yes, I can.
This is what I want to go with on Saturday.
Yes, I can see. See,
God.
What?
Nothing.
Let's see what you got. So you got Darling goal.
Oh, is he trying to... Is that your team?
This is what I want on.
That's what he wants to go with tomorrow. So you've gone Darlow in goal. That's good. I agree with that. Right back, you've gone Javier Mancourt still again. I don't think he's really put a foot wrong. So again, Fernandez, I agree. I think he should come back in.
Should.
Fabian Cher, yes, definitely should come back in at some point.
Not bad.
Jamal Lewis, yes. I mean, Richie looks all over the place at the moment. Hayden, of course, I agree with. He needs to step up his game because he's got a little bit.
He's goal for us against Chelsea. He's scored last minute.
Yes, I remember that. Willock, I can understand. Hopefully, we'll get his confidence back up. Miggy, I can see there as well, probably just behind the striker. So again, agree.
Peter.
Fraser, not about out. Yes, Fraser out on the wing. That's good. Because when I was playing against Palace, he was in centre midfield.
And
it didn't work. It didn't work. You've got ASM as well. Again, I can't fault that. He had one of his worst performances last week, but again, hopefully that was just a one-off. And of course, Callum Wilson, you cannot drop him.
Yeah, we can't drop Wilson or say Maximum.
No, you can't. I mean, that's not a bad lineup there, I would say. Right,
I want Graham Jones to employ for Almiron, like as a tactic, is for him to make runs down the left side and put crosses in too, so to create like some kind of overload.
Yeah, exactly.
I think our left side. Do you
think he should drop Joe Willock as well, Peter? No, I think he should drop Joe Willock.
I mean, he was dropped against Palace, which I was a little bit shocked about. But
the problem is too that we gotta have our midfielders coming up forward because Callum Wilson's gonna get swarmed because it's 1v3 basically.
Yeah, I mean that's
but Shelby,
we can't play long ball at all.
No, Shelby is. Yes, he is because he served his game suspension.
How he doesn't play him because he's shite. How he doesn't really play him.
Anyway, Peter. do you think? What do you think of Willock so far? Has he exceeded? Has he exceeded your expectations, or has he not done as good as you think he has? Because I mean, apart from that, he hasn't scored yet. How do you think he's done so far?
I think he's just short of confidence. He's so far been bruised since signing him on a permanent deal at the moment of time.
True.
I think we got to give him.
What do you mean by bruised? What do you mean by bruised?
Confidence shot, not playing up to his strengths.
Yeah.
Than what we did last season.
For me, I think Joe Willock just has to play more because I think he was just not fit the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that was the thing. He didn't really play.
Kept playing him.
Like, yeah, I mean,
especially his first game against Villa. His first game against Villa back, like he was rushed back, and you just look so tired.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I totally agree with that completely. Paddy says, "Who would you like to see as the Newcastle manager?" Oh, wow.
The Roman manager.
I think Ryan's police hat in with that formation.
On what?
You put your hat in the ring with that formation.
Yeah.
He's still got that hat, Ryan. He's still got the outfit.
No.
Oh, what happened to it?
Well, no, I'm just not wearing it now. Why would I wear it?
Oh, right, you're not wearing it. All right, fair enough. Were you on Paul's Fan Forum on Tuesday, Ryan?
No, I was working that day.
Oh, I mean, Archer.
I was on John's, though, on yesterday.
Oh, can you? I mean, apparently...
What was going on about Archer like? Oh, that pretty picture, that cut he was wearing.
Well, he had his beard baubles on his beard.
Oh, God, not that again. Not that again.
No, well, yeah, I think he's not too far away, but what I'm wondering is he's going to grow those handlebars back again. Oh, we'll wait and see. It's so funny that.
You might have if you start winning.
Who just left?
David, he must have had an internet problem. He might come back in.
Oh.
He's back.
Anyway, so no Sharky, no Annie. Are they not coming today? Sharky, Annie.
No, Sharky's away for the weekend, so he's having.
Okay.
He's having a couple of days away. Annie, I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll just see.
Anyway,
where's Chippers like tonight, Pete?
Chippers is working as well.
Yeah, Chippers is another one.
Chippers, yeah, here for she's working till 10 o'clock tonight. So.
Anyway, my battery's running out. I have to leave now.
No problem, Alex. Well, good to see you.
We'll see you again another time.
Hopefully catch you again very soon. See you later, Alex. Take care.
Yeah. See ya.
I think another reason why we should play with 4-3-3 is because we need to double up on Chelsea's wing backs because the way they play, like everything goes through them almost. And if you play a system like that, the whole fluidity of the game like goes through wing backs, and James and Chilwell are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with that. Yeah, I mean, Chilwell's getting more of an opportunity at Chelsea. I can see a bit more. Oh, look who it is!
Hey, hello.
It's Paul. Hello, Paul. Yeah, it's Paul. I wonder if he'll be joining us very shortly. We'll wait and see. Hi. So he just did his press conference reaction to video to Graham Jones. The day which was very... Yeah, I mean, you look at Jones, he's talking a lot more sense than bloody Steve Bruce.
And Bruce has.
Yeah.
Getting players in 5 days a week of training, and that's what you want. I can understand in a way because he only after Bruce got sacked, he only had about 3 days to get the team organised for Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
I think he did a good job of that as well.
I mean, he certainly did. I mean, the performance wasn't great.
I just hope to God I don't see Richie on the team sheet tomorrow. That's the one player I don't want.
He looks he's gone downhill. I mean, I watched him and I was worried against Palace when Zaha came off the bench.
Yeah.
That he was going to tear him
in
was
on the left. Yeah.
But
he was more on the left side.
Bullied us last Saturday.
Oh, Benteke, I mean, he really bullied us last week. Really on form, Benteke would have scored 2 or 3 against us last Saturday.
Yep. There's a reason why he went to Palace and from Liverpool.
Yeah, but I mean, he was...
I still can't get away with people drinking 5:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, what? 5:30 in the morning drinking on the bus?
Well, there you go. Harry, good evening. Hope you're well.
That's 5 in the morning.
I mean, it's a long way down to London by the coach.
But don't get us wrong, that bloody courtroom was bloody mint on that. Never stopped singing on the bus.
The atmosphere was just amazing down.
Do you guys know next week if our game against Brighton is at the Amex or St. James's?
Amex.
It's on BT Sport as well.
No.
That was 5.
So we're playing on BT.
Oh God, I'm not looking forward to that game.
Well, we'll see. We could have the new manager by then.
Oh, hopefully, because we got literally obliterated by them last season. That was embarrassing.
Oh,
I don't think I was the angriest I was.
That was just terrible.
Both games.
Exactly.
They were just.
After Brighton's international break, isn't it? After Brighton, isn't it?
We've got Brighton next week, then we've got the international break, then we've got Brentford at home.
Yeah.
So hopefully who's in charge will still get the players in to still train, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. I think the new manager's also got to get the players at least 5 days a week of training now.
Right.
If Graham Jones is now doing it, surely this new manager, whoever comes in, does the same as well.
It's annoying though. I find
Rafa
or Benitez is back in the books to be manager again, just because he lost 2 games at Everton. Like, fans don't like him, but I don't think the owners will sack him after 2 losses after they've done pretty well. Like, the 2 losses shouldn't overshadow how they've done so far this season.
Yeah.
I don't think Eddie Howe will come to Castle now.
No, maybe not. Good question. Who would have Rafa Benitez back?
I don't think.
I'd take 95% managers back. I would, but I don't want us to what's the word? I don't want the owners keeping an eye on him, waiting for him to get sacked, because it could be forever. If Rafa Benitez knew about the takeover and if it was going to happen in October during the summer before he went to Everton, he would have waited. But he was he probably just got too impatient. He's and then he just wanted to have a job.
Possibly. I mean,
I don't know. I trust there could be some there's speculation that the owners were reliant and they had Rafa as their number 1 choice, but they would have had someone else in mind the 2 months between when Mike Ashley was in charge and the time where Benitez went to Everton.
Yeah, I mean, according to Rafa, what I'm hearing is Rafa still committed to the Everton job at the moment. I mean, did anyone see the abuse he got last week after Watford?
I didn't personally.
What?
I mean, it was disgraceful, and also the comments towards Ollie. I mean, after the game, that was disgusting as well. That is abuse.
No, that's just the
norm. Wishing him he got
it's
cancer.
It's just the norm nowadays.
But yet, no one's calling people out on that, but they'll call us out on how we got rid of Steve Bruce out of the football club.
Yeah.
The Man City fans were singing Ollie's Wheel. It's chanting that as well, Ollie's Wheel.
Oh, Liverpool fans, yeah.
I mean, who watched that game last week? Liverpool, Man United.
I watched the highlights of Match of the Day.
I watched the full game, and Liverpool were just amazing. Man United were terrible, but Liverpool were just absolutely on their game. I mean, Salah, wow.
I was talking to a Liverpool fan at work yesterday, and he was telling me he's still gassed about that win, since they won against Barcelona. I can imagine he will be. Since he won against Barcelona, and anyways, at the end, he was telling me, he's like, hey man, be patient with this takeover, because in 5 years time, or you'll be up there challenging, and just think of it as a journey that you should be proud to be of. And
exactly.
That's in my head. That's why I'm being patient with all this. I'm not on Twitter refreshing to see who the new manager bookies odds are, because it's just annoying now. We're being beggars over choosers.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, Paul says the difference between the press conferences of Jones and the monumental bell end is that Jones is a genuine fan and knows what he's doing. Yeah. Totally agree with that. He understands the club. Steve Bruce looks like he couldn't give a monkeys when he was in the job. oh, we're going to try and do this, we're going to try and do that. I mean,
yeah.
I'm glad we don't have to hear that anymore.
I'm also glad we drew against Palace because you know what the narrative would have been against us? You should have kept Bruce.
Probably right, Ryan.
But if Bruce was still in charge for Palace, we would have lost that game.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, the Palace game, like, it was not good at all. Like, it was only until like the last 20 minutes where, like, when the subs came on is when we kind of came to life. But that first half was just so boring.
It was.
At the same time, though, Graham Jones took one game to organize our defense rather than Steve Bruce, who literally destroyed it from what Rafa had.
Yeah.
Steve Bruce had like maybe 2 games where like the defense was good. Off the top of my head, that was Spurs away and Liverpool at home last season.
Yeah, exactly.
That was when we were rock solid in the back. And that reminded me of like how good we should be defensively, but it wasn't enough times showcased.
I mean, I totally agree with that, yeah. Yeah, Paul, good evening. Hope you're well.
Well, Paul.
I mean, the performance wasn't great, but again, Graham Jones, he only had 3 days to organise the team for Saturday. That was the thing.
Yeah.
But this now, he's had 5 days of training with the players.
Yeah, I'm sure
he wants to see what he can do with the side.
He'll realize too that Ryan Fraser's not a midfielder because even that game, he got like 2 touches of the ball. It was all I could remember.
I mean, I barely saw him in the game.
Yeah.
I think Maximum's going to score.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of his worst games I saw from him last week, I must say. I mean,
yeah. Well, the thing is, too, last week, I hope it can't happen again, but I thought against Palace, they pressed us like really well, and we had no answers for it. All it'd be was just lump the ball down the side. Hope to God we win the second balls.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with that, yeah.
I thought Kraft was our best player that game because
and that's saying something because I do not rate the lad at all. He was the better out of the
he made I haven't heard anyone say, but like to me, he made important clearances.
Exactly. I mean, yeah.
Like there's this one long ball that was in our half. Like it was in between where like the goalkeeper doesn't want to come out, but at the same time our defenders don't know what to do. But he's the one that ran for it, and it was him against Zaha, and he cleared it. That was a crucial clearance.
Yeah, and that is the thing, considering why our other 2 centre-backs, Lascelles, who's the captain, and Clark, who just simply not on the game.
I think Callum Wilson should be captain.
Not a bad shout. Lascelles is not doing what a captain should be doing there tomorrow.
Callum Wilson would actually be decent as well. I think he's old enough to know how much the club, and he understands it after like a whole year, and I think he'd actually be a good captain.
Yeah, well, Paul says things will get better, lads. It should do. I mean, this is a steady process at the moment.
Yeah.
That is the thing.
You gotta trust it.
Oh, exactly. And it says, "Hope you see Lewis tomorrow. Reece James will rinse Richie."
That's what I'm worried about.
Yep. I mean, he's got go for Lewis, a recognised left back, or if Graham Jones does go 5 at the back, put Lewis in there because I'm sure Lewis has got a bit more pace. Richie looks like he's lost pace at the moment.
It's like I said, if these wingbacks are going to cause us problems, that's why we got to have wingers so they could. Like, I wouldn't mind also Joe Linton starting because I know he likes to come track back a lot, and like I know if Jamal Lewis or like Richie are having trouble, like Joe Linton will be the guy to come help, and like I can have confidence in that.
I mean, Joe Linton hasn't played bad, but I thought
he just needs to score. We need more goals from our team because it's just Alan St. Maxwell and Wilson.
I mean, Spurs.
I mean, Callum Wilson, he's got 4 or 5 goals, I think. Alan St. Maximin's got 3 goals and 2 assists.
Well, Paul says he thinks Richie's past his best.
Yeah,
so far. I think the injuries are catching up with him a bit now. They are pretty much.
He's got no power in his left leg anymore. That's why his set pieces are crap.
Yeah, I mean, Well, it weren't too bad last week, but against Spurs, they could barely beat the first man. Or they were all
Almiron
over
should
the...
do the set pieces.
Yes.
I mean, could do. Or who else could you look on set pieces? Because Sean Longstaff, it doesn't go well with them.
We have better left-footed set piece takers than right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Shelby, but like, I don't want him in the team.
You don't, do you?
Well, not for the first 20 minutes anyway.
The thing is, too, like, actually, no, you know what? Put Ryan Fraser on set pieces because he takes corners. He could take
if he starts the game, aye.
Put Fraser as our right side and Almiron as our left.
Mm-hmm. Or you could have Murphy on the right as well.
He could do set pieces, can't he, Murphy?
Possibly could. Louis says, hello, Peter. Hello, Louis. Hope you are keeping well.
See, that was my team. I made that team earlier based on who I want and who's available. But what I think will happen is Lascelles will stay because he's captain.
Yes.
And it'll probably be him, Fernandez, or Schär.
Well, this is an interesting one. Paul says Almiron, biggie for set pieces. He takes them for Paraguay, and let's be fair, he's no aerial threat. Why not?
I've seen Almiron play for Paraguay, and he's their key player.
Yeah, it really is. That's the thing, so I can understand that in a way. But it's a big game, but it's a very tough game. Chelsea are flying at the minute this season.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a tough game, but I'm really looking forward to it. You know,
because there'll be no chance we've got Brucey out.
No.
Yes.
And just let you know, QPR have the lead against Forest at half time through Lyndon Dykes.
Are Forest still like bottom of the championship?
Let's take a look.
I don't really watch the championship.
No, they've climbed out of it ever since Chris Hughton got the sack. They managed to previously pick up results, and they've come out of it. The sitting on 16th at the minute. In the bottom three is Derby County, Barnsley, and Hull City.
Maybe the one who's stuck in Hull City.
It says, hope we see a rejuvenated Willock too. Hopefully we'll get his confidence will get back up soon. And
Where's Blackpool in championship?
Blackpool are 11th.
They're doing well, Blackpool, aren't they?
Really?
It's starting to pick up well. Bournemouth at the top, Fulham are second. West Brom, QPR, Coventry, and Luton are sitting in a playoff position.
Bournemouth comes to back Premier League. Bournemouth will come back.
Looking that way, innit? It's looking that way.
I think Fulham as well.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, Paul says happy with that. Yep. I mean, who should not be in the start lineup again for Newcastle tomorrow?
Richie.
Anyone else?
Hayden.
Doing start.
Hayden, I would actually keep. Well, another guest in here.
Ooh.
Hey, Paul.
Good evening.
How you doing, Paul? I see your press conference video, Paul, and Graham Jones is talking a lot more sense than what bloody Cabbage did.
Isn't it a difference, eh? We're not listening to someone big the opposition up and say how great they are. He's actually talking about what we've done in training. So different.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just bizarre. I mean, it's going to be a very tough game tomorrow as well.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, we're not I'm under no illusion how tough it's going to be tomorrow. You know what I mean? I said at the end of my video today, all I want to see is those players going off at full time, and they can look themselves in the mirror and say we gave it all. And if it's not good enough, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
But at least we tried. Rather than go out for 10 minutes, try for 10 minutes, and then just go just back into the shells like we did against Tottenham. And if we sit back like we did against Palace, we'll get murdered.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Chelsea, even though they've got some key players there, missing, but exactly the will.
Yep.
I mean, who do you think who do you think Paul should come in the start lineup for tomorrow? Who needs to be taken out that side?
Richie needs to come out.
I totally agree with that.
If I had it my way, I'd play Sean Fernandez tomorrow as the back.
I would as well. I mean,
I can't see him dropping the cells though, simply because he's got the captaincy.
That's the thing.
But just because he's captain shouldn't make him a shoe-in. That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's what pisses me off. I would honestly go at 4-3-3 tomorrow. I'd just just play 3 midfielders. Just play like Longstaff, Willock, and Hayden, and then go with Miggy on one side, ASM on the other, and Wilson up top.
Peter, share this to Paul. This is my lineup.
I'll show you. This is what Ryan would go with.
That's a good lineup, man. I like. Brilliant.
Hang on. Fucking hell.
In our midfield, we have 2 8s / a 6 and a 10 in Almiron.
Yeah. The only problem is, would he actually... I do believe Miggy's a number 10, but I don't think you risk Miggy in that position. Simply
you think
because
Longstaff will come in?
Yeah. Listen, if I had it my way, what I'd do is I think Longstaff will play where you've got Almiron, and I think Almiron will play where you've got Fraser, or one side or the other with St. Maximin and Miggy. They could alternate different sides. But apart from that, I think that's spot on. That's the team I would go with. Just take Fraser out, put Miggy up there, and put Longstaff in the middle. Just because simple reason Chelsea's midfield is so good.
Yeah,
and
it certainly is.
If Miggy gets caught pushing too far forward, it's going to leave us at the back. I mean, they didn't have a striker player last week, and they put 7 past Norwich. So, let's be honest, they're a good side. But you never know. You never know.
Another thing I thought of too is that, like you said on your video yesterday, that the Chelsea play 4-3 or 3-4-3.
Yeah.
And usually that formation, everything goes through the wing backs. I wouldn't mind having Joe Linton play on the left just to help out in case Reece James is tearing the right side up. Assuming Richie plays, but like.
See, that's my worry though. If Richie plays,
Reece James is going to kill him.
Reece James, Hudson-Odoi, they've got pace, and pace. They'll skip round Richie. That's my worry, But I mean, it's a big game to throw Jamal Lewis back in. But he signed for Newcastle to play in these big games. He's going to have to,
exactly.
But I've got a horrible feeling he's not going to go with Lewis. He's going to play Richie there. And I think
I'm
still
worried about Reece James is going to really come at him.
All right, guys, I gotta head off. See you later.
No, you're off, Ryan?
I gotta go do something for my brother.
No problem. Take care, Ryan. See you later. That was Ryan. Oh, Paul says, mask on, lads. Don't want to catch Paul's leg. You never mentioned. How are you recovering from the flu, Paul?
I'm almost over it, mate. Almost. Not quite yet. I've still got a bit of a cough and I have to blow my nose every now and again, but I'm getting there. But I'd never mention it, mate. I just keep quiet about it and get on,
Yeah. I'm looking after me mum because she's actually caught COVID.
Oh, did you get it off your sister?
Not too sure. But she did one of those thingy tests.
Aye.
Those, and then she went for a proper PCR and it came back positive, so I've been looking after her all week.
Sorry, mate, the little shit's trying to eat me bloody PlayStation 5 controller. Honestly, eat that and you're going in the bin. I swear to God, I will put you in the bin.
It's going to be away for tomorrow, people. Chelsea game tomorrow. You should go to Chelsea game tomorrorow or not?
I'm not too sure.
Are you going to the game, Peter? Are you working?
Unfortunately, I've got to work tomorrow, which is a bit of a thing. Plus, and just in case my mum needs anything.
Aye.
Because she's not terrible, but it's just
a shit. It's a shitter.
So you're going to be the Chelsea game tomorrow, are you, Pete? Are you going to be sitting as well, are you?
I'll be back for Brentford, definitely. He's still trying to get tickets. He's still trying to go to Arsenal, Paul.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to by the time the tickets drop to zero, because there's still 700 odd tickets left, I think. So
all right, I'm gonna try looking for Leicester away on my.
I'm definitely want to go there. Like I'll be driving to Leicester.
That's not too far.
Nah, Arsenal's not too bad either, you know, because you get the train straight to King's Cross, and then the Emirates Stadium's just around the corner, so it's not far to go for the Emirates. It's pretty straightforward, you know what I mean? So it's like get on the train, get there, get the match, straight to the station and back again.
Look who is here.
Oh,
and I seen him on Tuesday with them baubles.
Oh God, oh fucking mighty.
Yes, I think you know who it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Hey.
What have you got on your head?
It's that thing, you know, when at my party of what Cruzy got us.
Oh yeah.
It's that.
Oh my God!
You're gonna wear it tomorrow.
Is that not painful having baubles hanging on your facial hair?
The baubles are hanging from my facial hair.
It could be worse. It could be a public hair.
That's true. That's very true. Christ almighty.
Where am I to with me comments? GSX Dollar should be dropping out tomorrow. Do you agree with that? Or because it looks like Dubravka's back, but I don't know.
You know what it is, mate? I played Dubravka in a couple under 23 games just to get him
that wouldn't be a bad shout.
Instead of just hiring him straight back in against Chelsea.
I know Shelby be played for the under 23s again this week as well.
Yeah, but then again, Shelby's a risk for me.
Yeah, he is. White Truck says, will we end up with Hazard? I can't see him go back to Chelsea. I don't know. Would Hazard come?
Money talks, Peter. Money talks.
I don't think
money talks.
Guys, we've got to remember, right? You know, we're not talking like we're skint anymore. You know,
exactly.
Our club can go out and get who the hell we want now, and that's just fact. You know, if we want to go and get Hazard, you know, if we offer Hazard a package that he can't turn down, we'll get Hazard. You know, what we need to make sure of is that we don't buy players that are just for mercenaries. You know, we need to make sure that these players are coming to win something.
Yep, that's the main thing. Yeah, that is definitely the main thing.
The thing is, how old Hazard now? He's got to be in his 30s or something.
30. He's 30.
30 exactly.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Chowdhury not coming to you? I think I don't think I'm that bothered he came now, are you?
I couldn't give a shit. If I'm honest. I'd rather have had the takeover than get Chowdhury in. So, yeah.
Oh, Joe Lynn's, yeah. Yes, Paul's here, but he's recovering. But unfortunately, your boyfriend John's not here. Unfortunately, Joe.
Me boyfriend?
John.
John. Gonna say, I thought, what the hell are you talking about?
I think is he still doing a video, John?
He was still live when I came on yours, but he was talking shite. So, you know.
What the hell?
Who's having a rave?
I think I know that was that.
Somebody, I was watching him earlier on, Peter, before you went live, and somebody asked him, somebody called Wendy, I think she comments on quite a few of our channels anyway, but she was saying, oh, wait, where will you be before the game, John, because I want to get you to sign me program. So John turned around and went, oh, I'll be by the club shop, just come over and I'll whack it in for you. I'll whack it in. For fuck's sake, man.
That's class.
Honestly, like, I'll whack it in.
Oh my! Is he going up tomorrow, John? Is he?
Yeah. He's up for the match.
Oh, damn.
No, he's going straight back.
I know Barry's there. I know Baz is coming to Brentford. I know that.
Yeah, he is. But I bought Danielle and our lad two tickets for the match tomorrow, so she's buzzing.
Oh, I can imagine.
She was crying her eyes out on Tuesday when I told her.
Oh,
she's never been for 10 years, but she's had loads of health problems and money problems and that, and they couldn't afford it. So I'd already sort of done it before the end of the fan forum on Tuesday, and then obviously I told her once we'd finished, and She was in tears, bless her. She's dead excited, like.
Can imagine. Harry says, let's have a right go at them, push them back on the flanks with Miggy and ASM, stop James and Chilwell getting forward. I'm worried about them too, Chilwell and James, because they can't certainly push forward massively.
Both scored again last week and all.
Yeah, they did. White Trust says, hope your mum's okay. Yeah, she's getting there. He needs to put his big boy boots on. Paul says, I'll be there. John is here. He's twerking upside down.
Oh God Almighty!
Oh, God Almighty!
Wow.
John's currently doing a watch along on the Bristol Under-7s Tiddlywinks Cup match.
He did a watch along of the Man United game the other day, didn't he? And then he was there. He was asking for Man United and Liverpool fans to come on his channel. I thought, is he a Toon channel, or is he just like, putting it out there because he just, the Man United women might come on his channel.
I mean, I watched that game and it was just hilarious. Man United just fell apart on that game.
It was brilliant to watch. I mean, seeing Man United get ripped apart is it's fun wherever you watch them. It is whenever they get beat, it's funny. Because if there's one team I'd love to see disappear down the league, it's the Monks.
I mean, still keeping their Solskjaer on. I mean,
I don't get that at all.
He's terrible.
Honestly, I think he is probably behind Bruce the worst in the Premier League, because you look what he's done. You look at the money that they've spent, the players he's got available to him, and he keeps playing Fred and McTominay.
Oh, Fred is rubbish.
He could literally go like a formation of sort of 3-5-2 or something like that, and they would destroy teams. But he insists on playing those two holding midfielders, and Fred, my God, I wouldn't even have Fred at Newcastle, mate.
He's absolutely shit, like.
He is.
I mean, why give Van der Beek an opportunity? I mean, Fred, terrible. Matic passed it. McTominay is not a bad player, but he's playing with...
Peter, Van der Beek's class. He's a very, very good footballer. I don't know whether he's making some kind of statement or what, just saying, I'm the boss, I'll play who I want kind of thing. But, long may it continue for me, because it's funny.
I would bring him to the tune, me. Van der Beek.
So watching you being framed?
Let's read rumours that Pogba will leave Man United on a free at the end of the season as well.
Do you know what? I'm sick of hearing rumours about Pogba. I wish he'd just fuck off anyway. You know what I mean?
I didn't like his attitude.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like his attitude. I think it stinks.
Do you know what, though? He's a bit like... I'm not saying he's like in the same level as Shelby, but he seems to only do it once every few games. Like, you know what I mean? He'll perform and then he'll just be crap for... I mean, that tackle last week, it was shocking. It was over the ball, and that could have... I don't know how the Liverpool player is. I don't know. Was it Keita who got in?
Keita, yes.
I mean, I don't know how he is, but that was an absolutely disgusting tackle. When you look at it in slow motion, he went right over the top of the ball, and you saw Keita's leg bend. It was awful. Now, it was stud shown as well. And then, credit to Goldbridge. Mark Goldbridge said it was a sending off, but when I was watching some of the Man United channels, like the highlights come up on my feed for some reason, and you watch them. That's not a fucking sending off. That's a
sending off all day.
Without a doubt.
You can't fly in like that.
No,
you're gonna get sent off for it.
You could have brought his leg out.
I don't know how he is. I don't know whether anybody's commented how Keita is, whether he's out for a while.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Is he?
No.
How is he? Yeah, I mean, it's just bizarre that. Well, I'm up to with me comments. Billy says that Harry Reckerdam.
No, Peter, no.
No, oh, yeah, nearly. But, hold on, but if you look down here, there's a bit further. Hold on, where's it?
Oh, did you see John? I think it was John's stream last night, Pete. He I don't know whether you guys watched it, but Billy actually changed his name to Minjita, right?
Oh God!
pretended to be an Asian woman, and then he commented again saying, "John, this is how you pronounce my name, Minge Eater, right?" And John went, "So your name is Minge Eater," and he didn't even freaking click on it again.
Because there's another comment. It's not coming up on the screen yet, but I can see it on YouTube. It says, "Cheeky track, course it's real, bloody Razor Ruddock." Oh, he's on about Billy. He's on about Billy because he looks a bit like.
But John then went on his stream and then said, "That's Paul again." He's blaming me.
Yeah, yes,
so
I remember that.
Billy had to own up on Twitter that it was him.
Unreal.
Taggy says, "Me mum passed away shortly after midnight on Thursday. I hope we went tomorrow. She would like to see me happy. She was a marvellous woman. Over 30 years of health problems, heart problems, kidney cancer. Sorry hearing about you, ma'am.
Sorry for your loss.
You keep it all right. Just thinking of you and your family at this moment of
time. Stay strong, man.
You're strong." It says, "Ollie's doing a cracking job according to Liam."
Yep, Ollie at the wheel. Yeah. Ollie at the wheel.
Danielle. Danielle's in the house. "Paul, have you been ill? You never mentioned a petal. What a trooper."
Hey, rest the lip, Danielle. I've still got the tickets in my house. Rest the lip.
Hey, good.
Hey, can I just say, like, how good has she been as a co-host on my channel, by the way?
Very
She's
well.
Absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Speaks her mind as well. She's not frightened to tell it how it is either.
Yeah, I was just said, Danielle, he's an inspiration to us all. He soldiered on.
Cheers, Paul.
Julian says, thoughts on these Martinez rumours? I don't know.
Listen, Peter, you know what it is? The good thing is, right, if you notice, there's been no leaks coming out of the club at all as to who the new manager is going to be. You know, when we're under Ashley, everybody was like, leaks were coming from the club and all these moves, and it was ridiculous. And now there's nothing. And the bookies don't know, the media don't know. I mean, this guy, Jardine, came from nowhere yesterday to suddenly be like 6-1 favourite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mental.
What was that, the football crowd with Shearer?
That was Gary Neville.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was.
He was doing that overlap thing for YouTube.
All right.
Gary says, "Steve Bruce for the Man United hot seat. How funny would that be? That would be hilarious."
How much would we wind the Man United fans up about that one?
But would he be in the running for it? That's the thing. I don't know if you...
No, however, let's be real. Steve Bruce is not good. Will you get off your big bloody off?
Oh, look at the pooch. Hello.
Yeah, he's getting big. Like,
he's massive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he weighs a ton.
How old's he now, Paul?
Nearly 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
What you feed them, like?
I've got him on the raw diet, mate. Just like minced chicken and minced turkey and stuff. Just buy from the.
Nice one.
So it's like it's proper food instead of that dry food crap. He has less dog eggs. Let's put it that way.
I'll buy 4 cigarette chopper.
Sense of smell, so I don't mind eating fart all he wants. It's the kids that are defects, not me.
Harry says Bruno Fernandes did just one as bad on Jones, on Curtis Jones and Cristiano Ronaldo. Hoofing Jones too. They should have had 8 men.
Did you not see that down the side? Jones took them on down the wing, and Fernandes took him out, and then of course Fernandes, like he normally does, was whinging like a baby. I can't stand him, by the way, Bruno Fernandes.
He's a bit of a thing. Any.
What goes blows?
Yeah.
Andy says, "Why don't we just stop stressing? We are billionaires. We are the 13th player to get us through relegation. Sing, no more Ashley years." Yeah, we're just glad he's no longer at this football club anymore. That is the main thing.
Well, Peter, the thing is, we can't, like, I know everybody's saying be patient and stuff, but, you know, how long do we be patient for? We can't afford to be that patient given the situation we're in.
That's the thing.
We can't buy players till January. You know, we need somebody in who's going to, like, kick some ass in that dressing room and do something different.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could be adrift.
Leave says, can't wait to travel from London to Newcastle, even though I expect us to lose. Chelsea are definitely going to be favourites for the win. They really, really are. Billy, international break after tomorrow isn't there. Perfect time to bed a new gaffer in.
It's after next week.
It's after Brighton.
Yeah.
Leave says Steve Bruce is a Man United fan. Yes, he definitely is.
Yes, he is. 100%.
Yep.
Brilliant.
And he says, Danielle is class. Like I said, Paul, true Viking tells as it is true Geordie. There you go. The girls have been fantastic on the channel, much better than that coffin bloke who's scared of bats. Oh!
Fuck off, Paul. Oh! Cheeky twat. I love him, really. He's a lovely fella, you know, that Paul, but he's a cheeky bastard on here.
Yeah, he is. Squid Game says, hello, you sexy people, even a PD Paul, the guest.
Hello.
You well, Truls. Hello, Discord mods.
Hello, Discord mods.
He says, which Baza 1967, which pooch weighs more, PD or Paul? Hey, God almighty.
Cheeky bastard.
Yep. Two names banned with the fan base. That's Mike Ashley and Steve Bruce. I hope they don't step foot back in St. James's Park forever again.
No, definitely not Ashley anyway.
If we've only Ashley bought Derby and you got Bruce as a manager.
Oh, I would feel sorry for Derby fans if that was to happen.
They will go down then, won't they?
I mean,
Derby are in deep shit anyway, regardless whether Ashley goes in or not.
No, that's true. No.
Gary says QPR 1, Forest 0 as it stands. Yep, I believe it is still. It still is 1-0. Liam thinks QPR will go up, said that from the start. Do you think QPR is going to go up this season?
They've got a better chance than any other team, so I don't see why not.
Yeah. I mean, he got Les Ferdinand is director of football, so for a Newcastle connection point of view, yeah, I wouldn't mind QPR coming up. Listen, it beats all. It's the same all every season, Peter. It's the same teams, man. Up and down like bloody
it looks like Bournemouth, Fulham could be come back up. West Brom as well.
Yeah.
Norwich come up and then they go back down. They come up, go back down.
Norwich is shit. How Daniel Farke has kept his bloody job is amazing to me. Like, I mean, you know, they get parachute payments into the Championship, and then obviously they've got the money to come back up, but then they don't spend anything when they do come back up, and end up just sitting in the relegation zone again.
Oh God, this is. Would you rather get relegated or Sunderland win the Champions League?
Hang on a minute. What chance has Sunderland got to win the Champions League?
I'd rather get relegated. Sorry, like, but I won't.
Sunderland are not going to be in the Champions League for a long time.
Leaves his Derby in talks of a takeover, but it's not by Ashley. All right. Says Sunderland are a top class team.
Yeah,
aye, top class. Well, that's why they've been in League One for 3 seasons.
To be honest, I wouldn't feel sorry for any of club. They've all cried about this takeover. Yeah. Andy says he wants Brendan Rodgers.
I wouldn't say no to Brendan Rodgers. Put it that way.
Neither would I. Liam thinks West Brom, and QPR. Sunderland top class team. What you been sniffing glue or something stronger? Millwall are just outside the playoffs. The same with Blackpool.
Yeah, they are. Blackpool's having a really good season.
Not doing too bad. I mean,
they got new owners in as well, didn't they, Pete?
Yeah.
Because the fans stayed away. They were only getting a couple of thousand, and then
Millwall. I hate their fan base. They're absolute thugs. There in the yard.
Yep.
But it says Norwich are your club up and down, but they are happy to do that, though that's the problem. Well, it is. They haven't got a big budget to spend. And that is why they go up and down every time.
See, Norwich, I would. Would you realistically like to be a Norwich fan doing that season in, season out, though?
Definitely not. Joe Lynn says he wants Unai Emery. I don't think Emery would come, but he was definitely I wouldn't say no to.
Yeah, I'd rather have Dick Emery, to be honest.
Liam thinks this is the year Sunderland go up. Norwich win games every other season, yeah. And he says, can you try, guys, and say my name, please? Oh, God almighty.
Peter, you're the host, mate. You go for it.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do that. My God. What about Orient, Liam? They'd be decent this season. Yeah, I know Liam likes to go watch it late Orient. Simon Sandler's old Blackpool, who was a Blackpool.
Yeah.
Yep. Billy says, Dick Emery, Joe Linton. You get plenty of that, allegedly. Oh, God. Trey says he wants Fonseca. He's attacker-minded, and our best players are attacking-based.
Peter, do you not think there's something dodgy going on about Fonseca? Just
it's going quite a bit, isn't it?
Like start of the week, he was a shoo-in saying, he'd accepted the job and all that, and it was just about, a couple of little things behind the scenes needing sorted, and then we've heard out more. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
it's strange, like.
Aye. Yes.
Baz, I'm not falling for that, so there you are. It leaves us if Lane Orient get promoted, then I hope Sunderland on in the same league. Well,
They'll never be in the same league as Newcastle. We're rich.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's Monday night. I can't get over it. What happened on Monday night?
Oh,
I was Philip when you spent the money.
You spitting your drink out.
Thing is, Susan sent me that, Peter. Susan had made it on her phone and then sent it. And I thought, I have got to put this on. Because, A, it's hilarious. B, I saw you taking a drink just as I put it on the screen. And then I couldn't see you because obviously the picture was on the screen. But I heard you start. I thought that he's laughing with a mouthful of water there and he's struggling to swallow it. So then I knew you were going to. It was obvious what was going to happen.
You know what it looked like? It looks like I was blowing a puff of smoke out because of the lights of the green screen.
You look like Triple H before he comes into the ring spitting all the water.
Oh,
Will you
God.
shut up?
The puppy's looking at his reflection in the mirror. In the TV, and he's barking at it.
Oh, God.
Shut up, man! It's you.
He's just saying, "Whoa, look at that handsome bastard in the telly."
Who's that big shit? Yeah, it's you. Monstrous hound. You've got to worry when the vet tells you that it's one of the biggest rotties he's ever seen at 4-month-old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got to get bigger with all, isn't he?
All right. I reckon he's going to hit about 12 stone.
Oh.
Flipping heck.
He says, Andy Hunt, sensible. How about Lingard? Who would have Jesse Lingard? I think
Definitely.
I would.
Yeah.
If this moment of time, yes.
I think there's something going on with him behind the scenes. Why was his representative at St James's the other week?
Exactly. There's something going on about that. He says, I don't remember Coventry in the Premier League, but you guys will. Yes, I do remember.
I remember them. Theo Dublin played for them, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Was it not Dion Dublin who hid behind Shea Given that time?
I was.
Yes, I remember that. Yes, I remember.
I was allowed,
Yeah, because obviously the ball was in play as soon as he put it down, but he didn't check behind him, did he?
No.
That's the thing.
He did after that.
Every time he didn't fall for it again.
No.
Yeah, I remember Coventry in the Premier League.
He played for Norwich now, didn't he?
Yep. Billy says Naby Keita has two brothers in France. Oh, I was thinking, are these funny ones?
I thought they were going to be.
Read them, man.
Yeah.
Fornicator, how are you, man?
I got it off. I'll pause a bit there.
I think he's more breathing, he's more on the upkeep.
What's up to? Jolien says Favre with John Terry as assistant coach.
No.
I mean, a lot of people have said they don't want Favre because he's had a bit of a fallen out with Maxi over the years, hasn't he? But like I said the other night, Peter, when Maxi played for him, he still played him. Whether they fell out or not, he was still in his first 11. So there couldn't have been that much of an issue.
Yep. Yeah, Tighthead says the King of Northumberland is quiet and height. I'm not sure where Dave is tonight.
He's at that Darren Peacock talking.
Oh, right, aye. He says, if the owners want Ten Hag and Overmars and they won't come until January, we are screwed, but hope we get a new manager next week. Hopefully, we'll hear something very, very soon. Alan says, did we buy Bellamy from Coventry? Yes, I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah,
we did. We sold Huckabee to Coventry. Yes, we did as well. He says, Coventry in the Premiership, those were the days.
Oh, God. Unlove, Grizovic.
And Mickey Quinn.
Aye, because we sold Mickey Quinn to Coventry, didn't we?
Yes.
What happened if the manager is unveiled tomorrow and it was a big surprise?
Yep. Alan says, Paul, are you wearing a Hakuna Matata t-shirt?
No, I'm not. It's a bloody VW camper van. It's in homage to VW camper vans.
Malcolm, good evening. Hope you're well. Jolin says for $7 million, Dixon Siders, good right wing, very cheap. Oh God, about just.
Aye, Dixon Cider.
Oh, come on, Pete, read it, man.
Oh God. Oh God.
See it in your head.
Oh yeah.
Cider.
Yes. Truls, hey, odds have been slashed off for John Terry becoming our next manager. Would you take him? I wouldn't. He's got no managerial career. Nah.
Kevin Keegan had no managerial career when he took over. You can't use that as an excuse. One thing John Terry has got, guys, is he's got Premier League experience. He knows the league inside out, and he will have contacts.
And he knows the waves as well, inside out.
Yeah. So, we can't use no managerial experience because remember when Keegan signed and Keegan came on as manager and he didn't have any experience at all of managing, never been a number 2 or nothing. And look at the job he did.
Yep. Leave says, unpopular opinion, West Ham will win a trophy this season. May have a chance. Mohol says, what's your favourite Disney movie? Mine is Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, God.
I don't know, really.
Mine's Breadknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh, all right. Billy says, that Dublin goal was for me anyhow, overshadowed by Rob Lee's 35-yard ball into the top corner.
That was a hell of a finish.
Another key occasion when I jumped and celebrated in the wrong end.
Brilliant goal that was.
Yeah, Ryan, nice try there. You know where that reminds me of when he says, "Us Bandit." Does anyone watch the Ron Atkinson live? And he's going reading through the dirty register.
No.
It's funny that Ron Atkinson live dirty names. Yeah, Andy says Maxi stays no matter what. Hopefully he does. He had one of his poorest games last week, I must say, though. Oh, where's me comments again? Steve Bruce never had the King of Northumberland down as one for listening to pulpits from America. But Terry is a Bruce sidekick. Terry types were different than Paul. Says that he doesn't want John Terry, Truls.
No.
Stuart said, seen a lot of talk about attacking players, but it's the centre defensive midfielder, centre back. We need to have a lot forward thinking players. Who would you guys think we could get? I think Lingard sounds a realistic one.
Yeah. Lingard, I think Coutinho might be a possibility in January because he's.
Well, we'll see.
But like I say, we can target anyone we want. It's just that the money talks now. It's simple as that.
Geordie, West Ham knocked Man United and City out the League Cup, so you got a point. Yes, they have.
West Ham's playing very well this year.
Yeah, Andy says, has Paul Shig got pay a tunnel fight? Haha, sorry, Paul. Oh, God. Joe Lynn says, my favourite movie is me and John reinitiating the Full Monty.
God almighty. I want to go and have on a Friday night.
He says, what's best place to visit up north? I'm going to Durham for Christmas.
There you are. You're already in God's country, so you don't need to go anywhere else, to be fair. He's in Durham already.
There you are. Lee says, I think West Ham will win the Europa League. We've got a chance of doing well.
I wouldn't mind if they did.
Under Beak, 30 million. Jesse Lynn got 20 million. Oh, I'm not reading that next bit, though. Oh, God.
Who's direction?
Oh, God almighty. He says, oh, Terry will be messaging your sister on Tinder. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a bit low.
Cantwell from Norwich in January could still be decent buy. What do you think about that one?
I think we'll go target better players now.
Yep.
Before the takeover, definitely, but not now. I think we can go for better players.
I mean, yeah, I totally agree with that. It is. I mean, don't be comments. Alan says, if offered, would you take 3 points gap off 17th by January the 1st or battle on?
I just want to be a few points away from the relegation
zone.
Do,
that's the thing.
I just want to show a bit of progress and get away from it because, it'd just be a right shitter if we got relegated, man.
Yep. Tarkowski would be a good sign, and definitely I rate Tarkowski. It's better than what we've got at set up. I mean, our defense is just crap.
Peter, Connor Cody's the one we want to go for.
I would have him as well. I would have them both.
Connor Cody's a leader. He's a leader. I watch a lot of the stuff on YouTube and that. I watch a lot of. I've got a little soft spot for Wolves, I guess, but I watch a lot of sort of YouTube stuff, and when they show like the training and stuff like that, he is such a leader. He's very vocal. It just all that we haven't got in a captain. You know what I mean? Because Lascelles doesn't communicate. Doesn't push us up the pitch. Yet you see Connor Cody on the pitch screaming at everybody.
Yeah,
and that's what a captain's all about.
That's the main thing. Joe Linton, nice try there. I mean, what the hell's Billy right now?
No, this one's true actually, Pete.
All right. Does anyone remember Mike Atherton reading out that Hugh John scored 69 for Cockermouth last year? The whole country lost it, and they had to go for a break.
Yeah.
Wow. Jody says, make sure you avoid the M6 toll if you are coming up from south.
Am I ever going to live that bastard down?
It's taking its toll on you, Paul.
It has. And the 19 bloody speed cameras, again.
I mean, when we went down, go down to Palace, we went down the M1 and then down the M25 to get through into Croydon.
Oh, it's a lovely road, the M25. It's a joy to be on that fucking motorway.
And then came up the A1 on the way back, though.
Mm.
And when you won the coach travelling back, you had to deal with Newcastle fans dealing with wet farts.
Don't remind us about that, Archer.
Oh, God. I can only imagine.
We're still trying to get out of London at the time. It took nearly at least a couple of hours just to get out of London.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nightmare. Right, Pete, I've got to shoot off, buddy.
No problem, Paul.
I'll
catch you on Monday.
Archer, I'll see you tomorrow, matey, if you go on the
I'll
game.
see you tomorrow.
Right.
See you later.
See you soon, Pete. I'll see you Monday, mate.
See you Monday. Catch you there,
Take
Paul.
care, guys.
See you.
So
that was Paul at the 2 Review. Please do go and subscribe to him. He's on the way to 5K subs. Drop him a subscription if you haven't already done so. He's well on the way to get there. Great stuff. We've got a great show on Monday called The Four Horsemen of the Tune. If you want a laugh on a Monday night at 8 o'clock, go and subscribe to his channel. The A19 average speed cameras. Leave says he would have signed Dendoncker from Wolves on Football Manager 22 for 45 million. Would you take him in real life?
I don't think so.
I would say no.
Dendoncker? But Hall says Willie Bolly would be a better signing, in my opinion, instead of Connor Cody. He would never leave anyway. Plus, Wolves' Max Kilman is a baller. Oh, not bad. Very young lad as well. He's a defender for Wolves as well. Beetle says prefer cans on the train. I believe you. There's people having cans on about 5:30 in the morning. Andy says Paul knows I want Lingard and Rice. Lingard's a realistic one. I'm not sure about Declan Rice.
Don't think so.
Declan Rice, I'm not too sure on that one. I would say at the moment. Oh, any comments? Leave says, what about Johnny from Wolves?
Could just buy the whole team, couldn't we? If that's the case.
I mean, I know he scored against when we drew 1-1 in Steve Bruce's first season. He actually scored for Wolves in that game.
He's the left back, isn't he? Johnny.
Yes.
Aye.
He certainly is a left back.
I wouldn't mind getting him.
But how fast is he though? Is he fast?
Well, I think he'd probably be faster than Richie, I would say.
Cody, yes. Johnny Otto was born injured. Moore says, would you take Ross Barkley?
Barkley, yes.
Yes, but if he did come, he'll probably not play for England ever again.
Well, we'll see about that.
Right, true.
Well, my comments again. I'll lower the place. It says West Ham won't sell Rice. He's vital to their league and cup chances. True says Richie left wing back. We're going to get hammered on that side, in my opinion. Yeah, Richie, I don't think should be playing at the moment. Do you think?
Should give him some rest.
I would prefer playing Lewis.
I want to see Lewis get another chance.
Like lately, Lewis. Last time I saw Lewis play was in the cup when we got beat by Burnley on penalties.
He wasn't too bad. I mean, I don't think he was too bad, Lewis. That was the thing, so... We'll just wait for some more comments there. We've probably got another half an hour of the show. So we'll probably just keep this for a couple of hours. But don't forget, if you are enjoying, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel. as well. Get your comments down in the live chat. If you do want to join in for the last half an hour, the link is pinned in the live chat. If you click on there, I will see you in the waiting area and get you in at some point. And he says, why no race? You're forgetting we could buy anyone. Life is about money. Stop being in the Ashley as we are born again. Well, again, West Ham, I don't want to sell him. He's
Plus
really.
Plus, we've got to be realistic, you know. And that's great saying that we can buy him, her, and her, or him, but.
Plus, Rice wouldn't come cheap anyway.
No, true. You could also side salad and chips to go with it.
Oh, God. Oh, God, oh my hero. This is tough. Well, we'll see who we'll get in January. We'll just wait and see.
I'm looking forward to who we're going to bring in January. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I don't think we'll waste time.
No, we won't. I think they've been given a list already and say, look, there's 20 people. Get half of them on this list.
I think we could spend roughly about 40 or 50 million in January on players.
I could do.
Like players, because usually we just spend that on one player, though, don't we?
Normally.
Yeah.
Dwight Gale's got a gun for me, like.
Oh, well, he's not good.
Why the hell sign a 3-year contract and he's always on the bench and he's not even getting a game every game?
I'll be quite surprised if he starts tomorrow.
Oh, I don't think you would. You locked up Callum Wilson, no chance.
Ah, but they could have him and him up front. Have to wait and see all the lads.
Yep. Who's your favourite player that played for a rival team? Oh, God. Played for a rival team, who would you say?
Him that played for Middlesbrough 20 years ago. What do you call him? He's a little bloke. Can't think of his name now.
Julio Arca.
No, he was a little lad, and he came with this tall bloke with grey hair. Can't think of his name. He was Brazilian, I think.
Yep.
Can't think of his name.
Stuart says, with Lewis still think you need the left winger to help him out when going backwards, and ASM tends not to track back. Yeah, that's true. Well, I think you need someone who can tackle in a way, but because Richie's certainly not doing that, he's getting beat far too easily now. Liv says, in my midfield, I've got on Football Manager, I've got Dendonga, Lima, and Frederick Joe, I can't pronounce that thing. Would you take any of them? I don't think I've heard much of the other two.
No, I don't think I have either.
Drew says, did you see the price Watford fans think will pay Saw for? How much was it? I'm not too sure how much it was.
No, I didn't see that, to be honest.
Yeah, Leaf says, I've been trying to sell Gale on Football Manager, but no one wanted him. Same with Joe Linton. Because they think they look good enough. Well, Liam thinks Jermaine Defoe. He's been a cracking player, Jermaine Defoe, throughout his football career. Just to keep his price up to sell Gale. Joe says Thierry Henry, again, another cracking player. I wonder how many players will be out the door come January. We'll wait and see. Tangy says Ravanelli. He played for Middlesbrough.
I think that's him. He was a small lad, wasn't he? Aye, that's him.
Yeah, like white, blondish hair, yeah.
Aye.
Ravanelli, yes, I remember him, Ravanelli. He says, Maul says, what's your favourite Middle Eastern country? I wouldn't have a clue. Middle Eastern country, I wouldn't have a clue. Truth thinks we might spend 100 million. Lima plays for right back for RB Leipzig and Frederick plays for AZ Alkmaar. All right. Yeah, I just haven't heard much of them, but yeah. So, but yeah. Got about 25 minutes left of the show. It's been going well.
I've enjoyed myself, Kenny.
It has been. That's the first time you've come on air, Rob, hasn't it? Oh, the 100 million was for the Watford fans. Wow, really? Bloody hell, 100 million for Saw.
Bloody hell.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Moss says, got to keep the Sheikhs happy. Well, they're really serious about the investment in the football club, which is the main thing. That's the main thing. So, there you are.
I think they're in the process of looking at land or training facilities, do you think?
We need a new training facility massively, or it needs a massive refurbishment.
Because that ground that we've got, we're just renting it, aren't we?
Well, yeah, did it? When Newcastle fans did their thing with Stevie Taylor, did you hear what the Stevie Taylor was saying about the training ground?
No,
He says it was awful. The training ground is just a barn conversion. I totally agree with that.
Aye. It looks it, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it's insane about the Saw thingy. I mean, but I mean, who would consider it do training and wheelie bins and paddling pools? Hopefully, they're going to be history very, very soon as well.
And it looks like we've got new tellies in the ground as well, hopefully.
Let's see. He says, guys, what's your guys' favourite childhood football memory? Wow.
Whoa.
There's a lot, I would say, for me.
I think it's when we beat Man United 5-0, even though I was about in my late teens at the time. That was good.
6 years old at the time. But yeah, that was brilliant, that. Joe, you got a favourite memory?
I would have been the same. I'm a beat Man U 5-0.
I mean, that was unbelievable, that, wasn't it?
We won Tottenham, didn't we? 7-1.
Was it Philip Albert or
You lobbed over the line. Spurs 7-1. There's another good one. So many to think of, isn't there?
Oh, I remember the 4-4 draw, 2010.
Yeah, 4-4. You can include that in there. I mean, who comes from 4-0 down
to 4-4?
Yeah, I thought Pardew was a decent manager at one point.
I thought there was good times under Pardew.
Right.
I don't think he was backed properly at times, I would say. There was decent times under Pardew, I would say. Stuart says, hold on, there was one before that. Saw for 100 million is like hiring me to be the next NUFC manager, yeah. Stuart says, come January, how many do we have to sell before we can bring in due to squad size? It's a good question. But a lot of these players need to be moved on. Majority of that squad.
Richie's once away. I'll get rid of Richie. Shelby, he can go.
Yep.
Hayden, the cells, he can go if they want.
KK Rad to Man United will love it if we beat you. I remember that. Oh. He says, will you do a live watch along? Unfortunately, I'm working, so I'll not be. If I was working, I'd beat the game. Newcastle 5, Man United, the full game is on YouTube, lads. Yeah, it is. I watched that. That was the times when the football season off due to the COVID pandemic, and they were showing like full 90-minute games on the Newcastle United YouTube channel. And there were some cracking games to watch there as well back in the days. I mean, we had beaten Sunderland 4-1. I mean, 2-0 against Liverpool under Pardew. So many games there was. Well, we got another guest who we'll bring in for the last 20 minutes. And it's Jay.
Yeah, it's Jay.
Hello, my darling. How are you, sir?
How is son? Aye. Are you married?
How's your body? How's that?
How is?
How was the bacon, you say? How's the bacon, you say?
How's the what?
The bacon.
Bacon. Oh.
You know the Steve Booth thing? Come on, have a laugh.
Oh,
God.
Peter, how are you?
Aye, not too bad, you?
Not too bad, mate. Just being a nice, lovely evening.
Yep. Truth says could be someone who will be released, in my opinion. Andy says, to be honest with you, relegation is looming. Let's get behind Walt Team and be the 13th player positively. You might take our place in the tail, but you won't be our freedom. Yeah.
I've got a feeling we're going to win tomorrow. We're the underdogs. We're the underdogs are going to win.
What did you see the score was going to be, Archer?
I went 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1. We got it. He's got the Blues out. I would say, for me, I'm going to stay 4-0 Chelsea tomorrow. Because they've been gone form. You look at their last couple of games, they've been on form.
It's going to be 1-1, and we're going to score at the death of 90 minutes, so it's 2-1 to us.
Oh, he's going for 2-1, definitely.
2-1 or 2. 2-1 or 2-0. Something like that.
I'll be letting them all watching the game live and sitting down watching.
I'll be there too.
Are you not got the game like you?
I'm not the game, man.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow. I'm going to get them on one. I'm going to the game on. Don't worry about that, Martha. I'll be there.
I'll be right behind you.
That's why I mentioned Cantwell, because if Shelby O'Gill went the other way as part of the deal, Cantwell will be a good bench player even. I think there's better we can look at now with the money that this club is going to be invested with.
Yeah.
You know who I wouldn't mind signing maybe in the future?
Who's that?
Harvey Elliott, Liverpool right winger.
Harvey Elliott.
Not a bad show. That's not a bad show.
I like good player, good youngster. I wouldn't mind for a first signing. I wouldn't mind Connor Cody from Wolves, or that's Cesar from Watford, the right winger.
Also, QPR. I mean, Forest have equalised at QPR.
Not bad, QPR. We'll QPR got in them.
And this is draw, lad. Gritty performance. He thinks there'll be a draw tomorrow.
Look at that game against Palace.
We just need a win.
Palace game last week. It was a good game, but for me, watching it, I felt we were a bit happy in the field. Especially Longstaff with his little decisions as well. But we need to look at the second half performance when we came back in the game.
Yeah.
In the second half, we didn't mind. We were amazing in that game. The first half, it was absolutely terrible. In the first half, it was terrible.
Paul says, would you rather have super fast growing hair or look like John Joe Shelby?
I'd rather have long hair than have like Shelby.
I'd rather have no hair because I'm going bald anyway.
Archer, what would you? I think I know what you would say, Archer.
What was that?
Would you rather have super fast growing hair or look like John Joe Shelby?
I'll take the
super growing hair.
And he would, considering you grab a beard. Or the handlebar's going to come back anytime.
Handlebar?
Yeah, they will be coming back very soon.
Oh, so you're going to have to shave all down the sides underneath and just go and...
the little handlebars.
And then
I think if we win tomorrow, he's going to have the handlebars for off Tuesday.
Oh, that
He
won't
has
be a
to,
bad
aye.
chat.
He
Archer,
could.
Newcastle in tomorrow. Oh, you're going to go home, get that raise out, and get those handlebars back.
See what happens.
He's fit the body. He's fit the
And
body.
then we
In
can
fact,
all
if
sing.
we win tomorrow, I'm going to send me booty off tomorrow.
Oh. And then we can sing that. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
You got to
Archer.
laugh, don't you? You got to have a laugh, don't you?
Oh, Archer, mate. Hold on, I'm
What's
going
your
to
thoughts tomorrow's game, Peter? Are you nervous for tomorrow?
No, I think it could be. I think it could be.
I nervous
which
game.
Chelsea could well be, but Archer, this is definitely you. If you just get those black pants, that leather jacket, the cap,
The cap.
you were honestly just
I think
look
he's fun for
so good.
You should get it. You should get it,
As
Archer.
him there, you would just look so good.
Yeah.
You have to do it, Archer.
Oh,
you have to do
man,
it.
the leather jacket. Look at the chain on the chest, the leather, the handlebars.
You gotta do it, Peter. You gotta do it.
In the leather pants. God, Archer, you would definitely look like
Shoot
him.
that, mate. You would actually do that, Archer. You should do it from the live at the Toon game one time. Buy and do the Toon game. Cut the Toon game like that for one Toon game. For one game. You should cut the Toon game like that.
Would you ever do that, Archer?
Maybe, but I might have to put a hole in the front to get me tail out.
Get your tail out. Oh,
my God.
But I think I'm passing that one, Peter. I think I'm passing that idea.
Get me tail. Oh my God, Archer.
I think you went a bit dirty there, Peter. With a little tail.
I think you did.
Well, it's quite funny.
There was another one. There was another one. Chipper sent us in as well. So, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
People, some say I like everything. I fast scored.
Hold on. Archer, I would see here's another lookalike as well. If you don't mind, there's
Look like Archer. Archer lookalike.
Where's it? Yeah. There's another one. Archer, what do you think?
Oh my God.
That's definitely.
Oh, hey, Archer's lookalike.
Unbelievable, that like.
Oh,
salata. That's good, that like. That's good, that.
Who is that?
Oh,
I don't know.
What did Chipper said? Oh, what did Chipper say when he sent me the message? Archer on Ball Selector.
Ball Selector.
Yep. And he says, Elliot, therefore, and he says, we have become gritty. And also says, 55-year-old Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Joe Linton?
Probably is.
I would say Zlatan.
I know you're not a massive fan of Joe Linton, Archer.
I am not.
It's 40 pence, Archer. I told you, it's 40 pence. What are you? If you pay 40 pence for me, you can have for 40 pence a month.
Sure. He can't be a distant player. He just needs to practice on his finishing.
That's the thing, yeah.
As well. Especially his hairstyles as well.
Yeah. Wall says, we have so many injuries, so we struggled to him a bit. Kovacic has been our best player this season, and now he's out for a few weeks. Also, Noveno, Lukaku, and Pulisic.
What?
So Chelsea are going to be missing some key players, but they've still got Mount still in there. Havertz is still in there. Zajček are as well. Wing backs, James and Chilwell.
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Odoi as well in there.
But you look at it. They're the main threats. But our main threats are it's just Maximum and Wilson.
He's cross.
Yeah.
Look, you look at our players compared to Chelsea players. We probably get. It's gonna be a tough game tomorrow. It's gonna be hard at home.
It
but
will
we've got
be.
the fans behind us. We've got the noise, the singing. Tomorrow we're gonna be wanting them all in, Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
don't score too much in the game. Score middle of the game, not too early. Because last time we done that, we got beat off Tottenham.
Yep.
Perhaps
Well,
again.
we'll sit back because it's what Steve Bruce was saying to the players.
What? How's Saki say? How's the Saki say? How's the Saki?
Exactly. Thank God he's fricked off now.
I can't.
As a Chelsea fan, I would dream of a front two of Alonso and Chile. That would be lethal. Chilwell.
Oh.
Chilwell's good player.
Chilwell. And because I know he likes. I know Werner sometimes rotates out with them too, left wing back.
But I like Werner. He's a good player for Chelsea, but they haven't got the front two. Who's they going to put in front of them? Who's going to put in front of them? They've got Ryan Havertz some more. They've got Ryan Havertz again.
Yes, they've got Havertz to play.
Look at the week when the players happened the week in the cup. They dribbled them.
Yep.
And they won on penalties. But that in the week we'll be fresh, and they'll be knocked from that game. We'll be fresh. We'll be fresh tomorrow.
Hopefully, because Graham Jones has got the players in 5 days a week of training, but he's got to get the lineup right.
Yes, I agree on that, Peter. He needs
to go for an attacking lineup.
Be brilliant.
Don't make the subs so late.
I don't think I wouldn't say he made the subs late at Palace. I mean, he got. I think after it was scored, he got Joe Willock and Miggy on quickly.
He did.
He got them on within about 60-odd minutes of the game.
And they changed the game. Both did.
Steve Bruce will wait till about the 70-odd minute
to do it.
Well, you know.
Oh God.
But you look at it. You look at the point of view. We need to win.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Also, name a player that you would take from every Premier League team. Make it realistic too. Wow.
Who would you take, Peter?
Arsenal.
Nobody.
Of Saka. I would have Saka from Arsenal. What a player. Villa.
I don't know.
I mean, I like that John McGinn from Villa. So many. Burnley, Tarkowski, Chelsea. Far too many to name from. There's just. Wow.
You know what I would take, Peter.
Who?
I would take Bailey from Villa. Leon Bailey.
Been very injury prone. We've been getting injured a lot.
I would take him from Arsenal.
Bailey?
Leon Bailey from Villa.
I wouldn't. He's just recently signed for Villa. I would have went for John McGinn.
Did anyone see level 7 Dave's signings he would have? He said on my show, and he said it on Paul's channel as well. One of them was Nathan Ake.
Oh.
I wouldn't have that.
To be fair, I've never heard of him.
He
plays for Bournemouth.
Even said he would have David Santon back.
Oh, God.
Santon? He's old.
He's old. He's dead.
He even said he would have Christian Eriksen back. But I don't know, is Christian Eriksen returned back into football yet after his heart attack?
I don't know what he's doing now. I don't know what happened to him. But you've got to put a view on it.
Who else did he say? I can't remember if he did he say Eric Dyer? I can't remember.
But
but there was just so many names he just rattled off and thinking, I just have him. But Nathan Ake, really?
You know what I would take? Is this striker? I would take Josh King.
I wouldn't have Josh King. I know he scored a hat-trick, but since coming into the Premier League from Bournemouth, I don't think he's really done that much.
Who would you take then, Peter? It's a striker.
Oh.
It's a Who would you take?
Oh, it's tough. It's far many.
You look in the Premier League, it's tough.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would like Lingard, even though he's more of an attacker midfielder.
Lingard's
good. Kevin Bajoyna, whatever you call him, from Man City, of him.
De Bruyne, I don't know if he would come though. I mean, he's doing
you won't leave Man City for the bill because they love him, Man City.
Yeah, Andy says tomorrow's war day. Don't worry about the 30 man us singing a loud bounce in St James's Park. Mo says Saka was my senior and tutored me in high school. Nice one. Leicester's defender, Italian, can't think of his name.
The Italian, what's his name?
It's not Soyuncu because he's Turkish, I'm pretty sure.
He's Turkish, so he is.
You take Perez back from Leicester.
Oh, I don't know if I would. Thing is with Perez, first half of a season, he can disappear. But then second half, he comes to life.
You know, I would take one Leicester is Tielemans. Absolute player, I would take one Leicester.
Oh, yes. Tielemans,
he is just being a rock at that club.
Yes.
I'll take that bloke from Palace that scored against me last weekend.
Benteke.
Aye.
He's sick.
What? Really, Rob?
Oh, yeah, Rob.
Benteke.
You're going to have worse tomorrow, but they get more going to have worse tomorrow than you guys.
Benteke is just popping up with a goal now and then. That's the thing.
You know how I'm sorry for is Zaha at Palace.
I don't know
he's been rusty as hell. He's been crap this season, Zaha.
Well, says Bruce should have played himself up front and ASM in his favourite left position. Nathan Ake is very good. He's not so tall, but he's fast, as versatile, and his tackles are perfect. He's not getting a game for Man City, though. That's the thing.
He's not. It brought him in for how much? 50 million, was it?
Did you have Sterling then? Sterling wants to leave.
Well, maybe, but
you look at the point of view. Sterling, he wants to go from City. He wants to leave City anyway. He wants to leave, doesn't he? That's how they know. He wants to bugger off.
Well, kind of, yeah.
The worst player I would never take is Paul Popper. I never let him go.
I mean, his attitude is just out the window.
He's disgusting attitude towards him. He's not a player I would take, to be honest. So, I might put him on it. I want to take him. But that's coming from me. I don't know for something everyone else will say. But that's coming from my point of view. I want to put him.
Yeah. I don't know,
I'll take Salah for Liverpool. Good player, Salah. Excellent little player on that wing. Liverpool's got that 5-0 win against Man United.
He is a good player, but the only thing I don't like about him, he used to die at the drop of a hat.
Aye. It's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to think, isn't it, how we're going to buy it in January. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard to make decisions. We're going to buy in.
The top 6 teams are going to make it difficult for us because they'll probably say, you're not getting our players.
Yeah. That's the thing. This is better than Ampadu, in my opinion, and they look the same. I mean, I think he's out on loan. What says PSG's just won? QBR and Forest have finished Walter. Oh my God! Have a guess who scored for Forest?
Sammy.
What's his name?
Nope.
Lennon Dykes.
Jack Colback.
Did you say Archer?
I said Sammy or Jack Colback.
One of them's right.
Oh, Lennon Dykes. Lennon Dykes for Scotland.
I got Colback.
Is it Sammy?
You've said Colback, Rob. You'll go for Sammy Archer. Rob, you were right. It was Jack Colback.
Oh, the Ninja. He's back from the dead.
Would you have him back?
No chance.
Jack Colback.
I call you back. I call you back.
Are
Jack
you
Colback.
serious, Rob? Jack Colback.
No, I just put it out there in case anyone wanted to say yes or no.
Peter, I'll call you back then. I'll call you back. Call you back.
Plus Jack Colback's got the same hair as me.
I'll call you back then. I'll call you back. Hello there. No.
Hey, God almighty.
Call you back, Colback.
Jack Colback, a big fat no for me.
No.
What did you say, Ali? From Tottenham?
Jack Colback's got a massive ginger crack.
What's up? Hello, ginger crack. How are you? It's very ginger down there. Maybe Lindsay down there. Lindsay
Oh
here.
my
Lindsay
God.
Harris. Would you take Ali? Yeah, you take Ali from Tottenham.
Oh, Dele Alli.
He must have
scored from his nipple.
There's not much game time with Tottenham. He's finished. He's finished.
Mo says orange juice or apple juice.
Apple juice.
Do not mention apple juice because it's wrong.
Why?
In every way.
Why answer? Well, apple juice. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's lovely. What is? Lovely apple juice. It's lovely apple juice. Lovely.
What? Apple juice.
It's lovely. Best apples.
Do you make your apple juice?
Oh, bah. No, I can just.
Oh,
no.
God,
Oh,
Archer.
Archer. Oh no, I can just put it on me head.
Oh my God.
Archer didn't put Archer. God. Oh hey. I'll make a box of roses, Archer, for Archer. Box of roses for you. Box of roses for you. Box of roses. Hi, where's my box of roses? Chocolate for you.
Here you go, lol.
I'm a luck joke. How about the bloody rose? Where's my roses? I haven't got the left side.
Jesus Christ.
Where does Mad start? Where does cut?
Stuart Gerald says, would anyone bring Matty Longstaff back? We need a bulk of midfield till January. At least he would close players down.
I would bring Matty straight back, mate. Like, totally.
Get him back. Get him back and Giorgio Selby back up to take him to Scotland on loan.
I wouldn't know. He's brother on. He's both shown up there. Sort of. I
don't know why we would just give Elliot Anderson a shout.
That's what we should be doing. Hopefully, with the new manager, I could look to give these youngsters a more of an opportunity as well, which I think he will. Hopefully, Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think we'll wrap it up there for the night. We'll be good just over a couple of hours. So, hey, good show. The first ever PD's football live show.
Thanks for letting us come on.
No problem. We'll be doing this again. All right, Celias, we'll be doing this again next week as well. This is going to be a regular show now.
Hey, woo,
Sometimes I don't think I'm getting with me StreamYard because I pay for the subscription. Sometimes I don't feel like getting money. So that's why I'm going to make this show a lot more regular now.
Well, not somebody, innit?
Absolutely, so that's a big thing. So cheers very much for tonight.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Check out Jay's channel, Retro UFC. He's back on the YouTube scene, so go and drop him a
I am now, yes, I am. No.
See you, Archer.
Catch you later.
See you, Archer. See you, Rob. Thank you very much for tonight. First time on the channel. Good to see you.
Hopefully many times to come. Take care of yourself.
Hope to see you again soon.
Yes, thank you. Sure.
See ya. Well, this is good night. Bye, guys. Yep, that's it for tonight, guys. We'll wrap it up there for the night. Couple of hours. And yeah, I think it's been a very good show. This is going to be a regular thing now, every Friday at 8 o'clock. If I've got stuff on a Friday night, I'll just range it for another time. But I think it's a good idea to do a lot of these streams now, because I think that's what the channel has been missing, rather than just doing them on a regular basis. So I'm going to do a lot more of these now. Definitely. Thank you for watching. Again, don't forget to give this video a like. Drop me comments in as well on what you thought. Please subscribe if you haven't checked me out before. Really, really help build this channel up. And definitely so. Thank you very much, guys. Make sure you catch me on Monday for the 4 Horsemen of the Toon on the Toon Review YouTube channel. Great laugh on there will be, as always. And there you are, guys. See you later, guys. Take care and good night.